The role of Naga Sadhus in the Maha Kumbh Mela, a visual and spiritual spectacle. The Naga Sadhus, a revered sect of Hindu ascetics, are central figures in the Maha Kumbh Mela, one of the largest and most spiritually significant religious gatherings in the world. Rooted in the Shaiva tradition, these ascetics are known for their austere lifestyle, complete renunciation of worldly attachments, and distinctive appearance, often characterized by ash-smeared bodies, matted hair, and traditional weapons. The term Naga, derived from the Sanskrit word for serpent, symbolizes their spiritual power, self-control, and detachment from material desires. Historically, Naga Sadhus have played a dual role as spiritual guides and protectors of Hinduism, with their origins tracing back to ancient ascetic practices and their organized form attributed to the 8th century philosopher Adi Shankaracharya. The Maha Kumbh Mela, held every 144 years, is a grand pilgrimage event that draws millions of devotees to one of 4 sacred locations in India: Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, or Nashik. The Naga Sadhus are pivotal to this event, leading the Shahi Snan royal bath, a ritual procession into the holy rivers that symbolizes purification and spiritual awakening. Their fearless march, accompanied by chants and traditional weapons, is a visual and spiritual spectacle that inspires awe and reverence among onlookers. The 2025 Maha Kumbh Mela in Prayagraj, coinciding with a rare planetary alignment, is particularly significant, highlighting the enduring legacy of the Naga Sadhus in Hindu spirituality. Beyond their spiritual role, Naga Sadhus have historically defended Hinduism during times of invasion, such as during the 1757 attack by Ahmad Shah Abdali on Gokul and Vrindavan. Their association with the Dashanami Sampradaya, a monastic tradition rooted in Advaita Vedanta philosophy, underscores their commitment to preserving and disseminating Hindu spiritual knowledge. Despite their reclusive nature, their participation in the Kumbh Mela offers a rare glimpse into their enigmatic lifestyle, making them cultural icons and symbols of India's spiritual heritage. The Naga Sadhus' modern-day relevance lies in their ability to bridge ancient traditions with contemporary spiritual aspirations. Their rigorous training, philosophical insights, and unwavering dedication to asceticism continue to inspire millions, reinforcing their role as custodians of Hindu traditions and spiritual enlightenment. As both spiritual warriors and cultural symbols, the Naga Sadhus remain a defining feature of the Maha Kumbh Mela, embodying the timeless pursuit of self-realization and inner transformation. Historical background. The origins of the Naga Sadhus, a revered sect of Hindu ascetics, trace back to the early centuries of Hindu asceticism, with their roots deeply embedded in the Shaiva tradition. The term Naga is derived from the Sanskrit word for serpent, symbolizing asceticism, self-control, and spiritual power. While their precise historical beginnings remain somewhat obscure, the concept of asceticism and renunciation has been an integral part of ancient Indian society since the Vedic period, around 1500s BCE to 500 BCE. These early ascetics, mendicants, and wandering sages sought spiritual liberation, laying the foundation for the practices of the Naga Sadhus. The Naga Sadhus are believed to have been founded by Dattatreya, an ancient sage, though the exact date of their establishment is lost to history. Their organized form is often attributed to Adi Shankaracharya, the 8th century philosopher and theologian, who is credited with organizing the Dashanami Sampradaya, a Hindu monastic tradition to which the Naga Sadhus belong. Shankaracharya established 4 mathas monastic centers and integrated the Naga Sadhus into the broader framework of Hindu monasticism, particularly to protect Sanatan Dharma, Hinduism, during times of external threats. Historically, the Naga Sadhus have played a significant role in defending Hinduism. For instance, during the 1757 attack by the Afghan invader Ahmad Shah Abdali on Gokul and Vrindavan, the Naga Sadhus fought valiantly to protect their faith. Their warrior-like demeanor and spiritual discipline have made them a unique blend of ascetics and protectors of Hindu traditions. The earliest references to the Kumbh Mela, a grand pilgrimage event closely associated with the Naga Sadhus, can be traced back to the Rig Veda, composed around 1500s BCE or earlier. The Naga Sadhus have been an essential part of this event, leading the Shahi Snan royal bath procession, a ritual that symbolizes purification and spiritual awakening. Their presence at the Kumbh Mela, which takes place every 12 years at one of 4 sacred locations, Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, or Nashik, has been a defining feature of this spiritual gathering. The Maha Kumbh Mela, a larger iteration of the Kumbh Mela occurring once every 144 years, holds particular significance for the Naga Sadhus. The 2025 Maha Kumbh Mela, taking place at the confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna, and Saraswati rivers in Prayagraj, is especially notable due to a rare planetary alignment. This event underscores the enduring spiritual and historical legacy of the Naga Sadhus, who continue to captivate millions with their rituals, traditions, and unwavering commitment to spiritual enlightenment. Spiritual significance. The Naga Sadhus hold immense spiritual significance during the Maha Kumbh Mela, serving as both symbols of asceticism and spiritual guides for millions of devotees. Their presence at the event is deeply rooted in Hindu traditions, embodying the ideals of renunciation, self-realization, and inner transformation, symbolism of renunciation. Naga Sadhus are revered for their complete renunciation of worldly life, a practice that dates back to the Vedic period, 1500s BCE to 500 BCE. Their naked bodies, smeared with ash, symbolize their detachment from material possessions and their commitment to spiritual liberation. The term Naga itself, derived from the Sanskrit word for serpent, represents self-control and the shedding of ego, aligning with their ascetic practices. Role in the Shahi Snan. One of the most spiritually significant rituals led by the Naga Sadhus during the Maha Kumbh Mela is the Shahi Snan, or the royal bath. This sacred procession, where Naga Sadhus march fearlessly into the holy rivers, chanting mantras and armed with traditional weapons, is a powerful spectacle of devotion. The ritual is believed to purify the soul and inspire spiritual awakening among the millions of devotees who witness it. Guardians of Hinduism. Historically, Naga Sadhus have played a pivotal role in protecting Hinduism, particularly during times of invasion. For instance, during the 1757 attack by Afghan invader Ahmed Shah Abdali on Gokul and Vrindavan, Naga Sadhus laid down their lives to defend their faith. This legacy of spiritual warriors continues to resonate during the Maha Kumbh Mela, where their presence is seen as a safeguard of Hindu traditions. Philosophical and scriptural influence. Naga Sadhus are deeply versed in Hindu scriptures and philosophy, often engaging in philosophical discussions with devotees. Many study the Vedas and other ancient texts, contributing to the preservation and dissemination of Hindu spiritual knowledge. Their association with the Dashanami Sampradaya, a monastic tradition rooted in Advaita Vedanta philosophy, further underscores their role as spiritual leaders. Cultural impact. Beyond their spiritual practices, Naga Sadhus have left a lasting cultural impact on Indian society. Their enigmatic presence at the Maha Kumbh Mela, one of the few occasions where they interact with the public, captivates the imagination of millions. Their rituals and traditions, deeply intertwined with the event's history, continue to inspire awe and reverence, making them a central figure in the spiritual tapestry of the Kumbh Mela. Visual spectacle. The Naga Sadhus are among the most visually striking and enigmatic figures at the Maha Kumbh Mela, drawing the attention of millions of devotees and onlookers. Their distinctive appearance, characterized by their naked bodies smeared with sacred ash, long matted hair, and often adorned with Rudraksha beads and weapons, makes them a focal point of the event. This unique aesthetic is deeply rooted in their spiritual practices and symbolizes their renunciation of worldly attachments and their dedication to Lord Shiva, the supreme deity of Shaivism. One of the most captivating rituals performed by the Naga Sadhus is the Shahi Snan, or the royal bath, which takes place during the Maha Kumbh Mela. Leading the sacred procession, the Naga Sadhus march fearlessly into the holy rivers, chanting mantras and carrying weapons, creating a powerful visual and spiritual spectacle. This ritual not only signifies their purification, but also serves as a source of inspiration for millions of devotees seeking spiritual awakening. The Naga Sadhus' presence at the Kumbh Mela is further amplified by their aloofness from mainstream society. They rarely appear in public outside of such grand spiritual gatherings, making their participation in the Maha Kumbh Mela a rare and awe-inspiring sight. Their role in the event is not merely ceremonial, but deeply symbolic, representing the timeless traditions of asceticism and the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. Despite their male counterparts often dominating the spotlight, female Naga Sadhus also play a significant role in the visual and spiritual tapestry of the Maha Kumbh Mela. Their participation, though less documented, adds another layer of diversity and reverence to the event. Together, the Naga Sadhus, both male and female, embody the mystique and spiritual fervor that define the Maha Kumbh Mela, making it a truly unparalleled visual and spiritual spectacle. Rituals and practices. The rituals and practices of Naga Sadhus are deeply rooted in ancient Hindu traditions and are integral to their identity as ascetics. Renowned for their austere lifestyle, Naga Sadhus undergo rigorous spiritual training and adhere to strict disciplines aimed at achieving self-realization and inner transformation. Their practices are characterized by a profound commitment to renunciation, often marked by their naked bodies smeared with ash, symbolizing their detachment from material possessions and worldly desires. One of the most significant rituals associated with Naga Sadhus is their participation in the Shahi Snan, or the royal bath, during the Maha Kumbh Mela. This sacred procession, led by Naga Sadhus, involves a fearless march into the holy rivers, where they chant mantras and immerse themselves in the waters to purify their souls. The Shahi Snan is not only a personal act of devotion, but also a spectacle that inspires millions of devotees to seek spiritual awakening. The initiation process of becoming a Naga Sadhu is equally rigorous. Aspirants must formally join one of the many Akharas monastic orders and undergo at least a decade of strenuous training under the guidance of a Naga Sadhu guru. This training is designed to help them overcome desires, control their senses, and master yogic practices. The Dashanami Sampradaya, to which Naga Sadhus belong, is a Hindu monastic tradition associated with Advaita Vedanta philosophy, emphasizing the unity of the individual soul with the universal consciousness. Naga Sadhus also play a protective role in Hinduism, historically defending the faith during invasions. Their commitment to safeguarding Sanatan Dharma Hinduism is a testament to their spiritual and martial discipline. During the Maha Kumbh Mela, their presence is not only symbolic but also deeply spiritual, as they embody the essence of renunciation and devotion, making them central figures in this grand spiritual gathering. The Maha Kumbh Mela, held every 12 years, is a unique platform where Naga Sadhus showcase their rituals and practices, drawing attention to their enigmatic lifestyle and spiritual significance. Their participation in this event underscores their role as spiritual warriors and custodians of ancient traditions, offering a glimpse into the mystical world of asceticism in Hinduism.